Well, a very good evening to you. Thanks for clicking on to the Tuesday, the 8th of May edition of VOGAN'S Views in Europe. We've seen a dramatic weekend of weather across the British Isles with cold and even snow across parts of Scotland during the Saturday and Sunday. And during the day on Monday, we've seen an area of low pressure pass through. And with that, a very sharp cold front, which produced very heavy, thundery downpours. These cells ignited with the warm, moist air flowing northwards, the cool, dry air coming out of the northwest. And with that flow and that change of wind direction with height, called directional shear, we've seen some of these cells over the Midlands and down through Oxfordshire become rotational, the twisted and turned in the atmosphere, and that produced actually a tornado near Kidlington in Oxfordshire during the late afternoon yesterday. So dramatic scenes, dramatic hailstorms, gusty winds, torrential flood and downpours, and it was a wild day across the British Isles yesterday. Some heavy rain up across Scotland as well during the majority of yesterday. Ireland as well seen some very dramatic showers and thunderstorms as well, and I've got some impressive photographs that will be uploaded to the blog as well for today. But over the next 24 to 36 hours, we're going to see another band of rain push through the south and into the Midlands over the course of tonight, and that will produce some rain and heavy rain. Further north, we've got clear skies, light winds. That should produce some rural ground frost across parts of Ireland, Northern Ireland, through northern England, southern Scotland as well. More in the way of cloud cover across Scotland from the Highlands northwards should stop any frost formation. But during the day tomorrow, we're going to see, after tonight's rain, we're going to see a secondary band of more organised, heavier rain push into the southwest, the south and southeast of England, producing potentially some localised flooding across particularly the south as well, and upslope areas. But during the day, Wednesday and into Thursday, that area of low pressure that will be working up through the northwest will produce some heavy and blustery conditions across the board on Thursday. During the day on Thursday, we're going to be seeing that system push northeastwards. On the backside, we're going to see a trough push down, cooler air and drier conditions, more settled conditions will push into the UK from the north. But over the next 24 to 36 hours, folks, we're going to see warm air associated with this area of low pressure pull northwards out of France. We've got temperatures into the 20s across parts of France, and as this system pushes in, it's going to drag some of that warmth up. So even though we're going to have cloudy conditions across the south tomorrow, 16 to 19 Celsius is possible during the day on Thursday, should I say. After that, rain pushes northwards and clears the south of England, introducing some sunshine. We could see temperatures push 20 Celsius during the day of Thursday. And then once the system pushes through, we're going to see cooler air push down from the north, but high pressure will therefore settle things down across Ireland and the UK. For the rest of Europe, we've got plenty of warm air to speak of across the southern part of Europe. Temperatures into the mid-30s, in fact, across parts of Greece, and mid-20s up through Kiev, Budapest, and up into the Moscow area as well. The warming will be taking place across parts of Spain, mid-20s for Madrid during the day on Wednesday and the Thursday. You can see here the system pushing through. Cooler air is waiting on its wings. After that system pushes through, this is going to come down on the backside. But notice the warming taking place here. Upper 20s for Spain during the day tomorrow. Low to mid 20s for parts of southern and central France. That will push into Berlin, mid 20s for you guys. And the frontal system here will continue to produce rains here. You notice here the trough cooler colours. That will drag down through parts of the Balkans as well. So there's a sharp cut-off here between mild, settled conditions and warm, humid, thundery conditions across parts of western Russia down through the Ukraine. During the day on Thursday, you can see here the warming starts to really build up from Morocco, Algeria, down through Mali. That warmth is going to be be projected northwards up through Spain into southern and central France. Look at the colours starting to show up here across southern parts of England, through the Midlands as well, even into southeast Ireland as well. But look at the colours over Scotland. It's going to be cooler over Scotland, with temperatures perhaps struggling to 8 or 9 Celsius, as opposed to the near 20 down across parts of London, Birmingham. But you notice here that push of very warm air out of the northwest of Africa, through Spain, France, into central and eastern parts of Europe during the day of Thursday. But notice as I skip to Friday, there's the red starting to show itself up over southern and central Spain. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the first 100-degree reading for Seville. That will get lifted north during the day from Friday into Saturday. You notice the heat really pushes 100 Fahrenheit during the day on Saturday, should I say, for even Madrid. Notice here that after a very, very warm next couple of days across parts of France and Germany, we've got that trough sweeping in on the backside of that low that will be pushing through the UK in the next 36 hours. As that pushes through, drags in that colder air, and even across northern parts of France through the Low Countries into Germany, going as that really big heat. Warmth that will get transferred from Spain through the southern fringes of France into Italy, into the Balkans, into Greece eventually as well. Notice the conditions continue to be warm over eastern parts of Europe. By Sunday, you can see here the trough really digging down through central parts of Europe. The heat continues across southern and central Iberia. You're going to continue to see mid-90s, even perhaps close to 100, continuing across parts of the Madrid area. But the warmth is really getting pushed eastwards. We could be looking at very, very warm conditions over eastern parts of Europe. Moscow, for example, could be pushing the upper 20s with this type of setup, with the trough over and to their west. This will pump all this warmth from Spain, the Mediterranean basin, and get projected northwards. As that trough digs southwards, it's going to then pump that heat into European Russia. So a very, very turbulent twisting of the atmosphere over the UK, over Europe, over the next 5 to 6 days. Keep checking back to my blog. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter if you haven't already done so, and keep up to date with my ideas. Hope you have a terrific evening, folks. Bye-bye.